I'll be right back, hon. So this big deer was sitting here yesterday. People think it might have been shot, but I don't think it was. But I didn't want to spook it yesterday, so I thought I'd check it today. Look, this guy wasn't looking for it. Yeah, right here is where he was at. So nope, no blood. I think he was just hanging out, trying to keep from getting shot. So good job. Hey, you don't like that? Hey, Casey. Hey, there was a big buck out here. That video I uploaded, he was right here. And I wasn't 100% sure, but people were wondering if he was shot. You know, it's hunting season. And it didn't look like it. He was laying down, he'd get up and look around, then he'd lay down again. He was nervous as hell. He was just trying to survive. It's right where he was, right here. So nope, he was not shot. That is good news. I was hoping for that. You know how sometimes you'll just happen to glance, for some reason you see like clear, even though it's in the midst of a lot of cover. That's how it was. I just happened to notice him, like, looked like it was almost lit up when I was driving by here, and then I pulled in right here. Sure enough, it was just a big buck during hunting season. Staying awake. Trying to stay alive. Hi, hon. The deer was alive, hon. The deer was alive. Hey, Blue. Yeah, that deer was just sitting there for sure. I didn't want to spook him yesterday. The deer was alive, Daisy. The deer was alive. Was not shot. Over and out. It was not shot, Daisy. Yeah, he's okay, yeah. No, he's not there. He took off. You can see where he was laying down there, though. Just happened to catch him driving by. Isn't that crazy, Daisy? Ready to hit the road, hon? Ready to party, hon? Come on, get down, honey. I know you're comfy up there, but you gotta get down while we hit the road, hon. It's warm up there. You know, Daisy doesn't want to get down. There you go, hon. Good girl, hon. I'm sorry. Go ahead, jump. You know, it's a good question. I got up a little late. You know, I'm feeling a lot better for some reason. And I've been sleeping a lot more. I've been sleeping like 10 hours, 11, which is like, you know, I usually have a hard time sleeping, but I am feeling better and better. I went over to my buddies last night. They're getting their COVID boosters today. So I think I'm going to. I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do. There's a place between here and Traverse City where the Manistee River would look good today, and I don't know how much snow is there. So I think I'm going to go up there, try and get a video And then I think I'm going to try and interview some more homeless. That place doesn't open till 6 o'clock, so it kind of lends itself to getting up late and getting a late start. Hey, Michelle. Traverse City, where is about 90 miles from here, 95. Just got my coffee. Now this probably seems like a no-brainer to you. I know this sounds terrible, but I'm going to say it anyway. Anyway, the theory of hedonism. You want to seek pleasure and eliminate as much pain as possible. It's like been around forever. If you went to college, I'm sure they talked about it a lot. Well, who doesn't know that, right? And I know I'm like that. I think more than normal. But anyway, I notice you say, well, you go to the coffee shop, they have good coffee. Yeah, it's true. They do have good coffee. And I do like it. Oh, it's going to snow tonight at 7 o'clock too, and I'd like to be driving in it. And they're going to get more snow over there than we're going to get over here. So, you say you like good coffee. I do like good coffee, but this sounds terrible. But it's reality, and this ties into this hedonism. But in this day and age, you can't just go with thousands of years of evolution of human beings. You've got to go with what's politically correct. And it's getting to the point where you just have to deny things or say, I'd rather comment on that. Because you're just going to dig yourself a hole by being honest. And this is my point. I go to the coffee shop. And I've been going there quite a while now. Not that long, really, 2 years. And traditionally they've had cute young girls working there. Just like high school, maybe college. They're always super friendly. And then in the last 6 months, it's kind of morphed into some gay guys, which I don't mind. I'm all for the gay stuff, honest I am. And older women. And I cannot help but recognize that I'm not as exciting. It's not as fun going there with the new group than it was the old. And it wasn't because, I'm thinking I'm going to date one of these young, beautiful women or anything like that. And I'm trying to get a handle on that because it's something other than like a sexual way. And I don't know whether it's just young and enthused and life hasn't damaged them and they're always like, I can't really quite put my finger on this because what I should really be fine with, and I am, it's not like I quit going there, is that this is verified in every facet of life. From news anchors to Playboy foldouts to girlfriends to if you had your choice if a good-looking neighbor was going to move in or a not good-looking one. And I guess sometimes I get a little disappointed about that I'm that way. But I shouldn't have to apologize for it because I think everybody's that way. But it doesn't seem to affect women to me as much as it does men. I mean, I just can't quite figure this out. Blue, are you the same way? If you went to get a coffee at your local drive-thru, would you a bunch of Chippendales were working there or other? See, the sun's down a little. That's not too good for video. Yeah, I got Johnson Johnson, but I didn't get the booster yet. Michelle, what's your take on that? Does this make sense to you? Look, they got the new signs up, our new stores. Sorry about that, Michelle. My mother-in-law just died here about 6 months ago. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. That kind of stuff doesn't affect me. I don't have hardly any family left. I didn't talk to her in 22 years, so thank you, though. I won't miss her a bit. Wow, 40 degrees below zero. Wow. Daisy's hair's all fluffed out. Yeah, I thought the same thing, yeah. I gotta put up a GoFundMe for her. I would have done it yesterday, but that snow video took forever. Yeah, I bet you'll be fine. Simple life looks like somebody that ought to be like a Santa's helper. okay, yeah, it's Tom Reed, TOMREED, 1956 at gmail.com. Oh, okay. Yeah, I looked at it. I get so many like Gmails, like I miss a lot. You know, it's a lot of stupid advertisements, a million things for YouTube. Oh, where are you going, Kate? Okay. Pick me up some Prozac. Oh, okay. I didn't know they still. Yeah. I just got some of that for somebody, Rick Simpson's oil. I've bought it for people before. The drops, and now they have a cream now, a THC cream. She said it really helped her out a lot. Everybody I've got it for is older. They have not had success with traditional pain medication, none of the salves, and this has really been the magic ticket for them. Yeah, it's nice. It's really going to be nice where I'm going. I'm going to get about an hour of video of the Au Sable if it's set up right. I'll have to see if there's no snow. I'll skip it and go straight to Traverse City. I'm going to get another wedge salad today, another busy day. Yeah, I've never smoked marijuana. I did some gummies, and it wasn't really for me. No, CBD is a way. I think CBD is a joke. You got to have, and if you look at the studies, the limited studies that are done, I mean, basically, you better have THC in there. It's not going to do much. CBD is right up there with Ouija boards and tarot cards. No, this is an excellent wedge salad. I think I'm going to get the same sushi again, too. Really good. If you were out here, I'd buy you lunch, Blue. Yeah, it's really in the ambiance there, which, you know, is cool. You don't realize how much ambiance plays into it until you go to a place that's really spectacular like that place. And it really is. Big, huge cathedral ceilings, windows. Looks like it reminds me of Washington, D.C. Domed buildings like a capitol or something. I don't really want to go past 80 around here. Not really. No, I'm sure I'll get the yellow dollar sign. It's not on videos. It's probably get dinged sooner or later. I don't really care that much. I mean, look, if I get a choice whether or not I'm going to get ad money, I'd rather get it. But I'm not jumping through too many hoops. Like if it's as simple as a homeless person and I can skip substance abuse, I'll do it. But like that young kid the other day, that 20-year-old kid, I'm not taking that out of there, because if I did, it's just 90% of the compelling interest in the interview. It's not worth it. And let's face it, 99.9% of interviews or anything, there's no money in it anyway. $3.25 per 1,000 views. I think that kid's view is up around 2,000 now, so that's $6.50. It cost me, and I'm not complaining, $50 in gas just to get there. And I pay them, and I gave them bonuses because I knew they were kind of a little extra screwed. Yeah, he's a nice kid, man. I mean, but Kate, can you imagine that? If I would have just, I'm going to edit out all his worldly explanations about drugs for $6.50, not happening. Now that's different though, because see, this wasn't a problem not that long ago. YouTube used to promote these videos if they were done in the context of, I say documentary, not that anything I do is a documentary, but how they got there, that kind of thing. Well, that's a big no-no now. So before it was not a big deal, now it is. Well, I don't know about that, Michelle. I mean, I have an interest in doing this, but I don't think I'm moving any mountains. I mean, I do it because I really like it. And like I said, if the $3.25, 1,000 views, go do the math. But the difference in the kid compared to the old days is that I knew that I was going to get my ass handed to me with the dialogue. So I just graded myself right out of the chute. If I'm going to shoot myself in the foot, I'll feel a lot better about it than having the yellow dollar sign pop up later because I wasn't honest on my upload questionnaire. So I knew as that interview progressed, I'm uploading the whole thing. I'm just going to check off. I don't want any ad revenue. And it's really kind of a relief. I shouldn't be getting pissed off for $6.50. Yeah, but the free speech is an entirely different argument. It's a capitalism, it's a digital advertising platform, and they don't want digital advertisers' ads coming up in the middle of a guy talking to people that uses recreational drugs. It's up to them. This isn't like free speech and I'm out on the corner of my local town and they're trying to stifle it. It's apples and oranges. It's not at all the same. They don't want drug talk in their digital platform, and that's up to them to decide. Yeah, really bright kid. Yeah, really good kid. Yeah. But really, Brian, that's true. But if he sticks to that philosophy, he's going to have his shit life. Yeah, it's a business. Yeah, I know it's disappointing. Believe me. The disappointing part is that they didn't have a problem about it before. But like I said, believe me, it's a tough pill to swallow. But I'll be mad at him one minute, not mad the next. But either I agree to their terms of service or I can get lost. And believe me, there's YouTube and nothing else. Nothing even comes close. I think I think they need to give me an award though, because I saw the writing on the wall. I could see what was happening. I've changed my game plan, and it's reflected in my numbers this last month, big time. So there's probably two guys sitting in a room. It's like, hey, this Tom Ree guy, he figured this shit out. Took a long time. He should have figured it out sooner, but he's not a lost cause. 20-year-old kid about a week ago, 5 days ago, I mentioned he makes worldly comments. He reminded me of a redheaded James Dean a little bit. Yeah, but if that's true, and he's been out there since 14, and he's 20 now, I don't see... I mean, I wish the best for him, but... You know, and another thing, too, if you look at the studies on alcohol in a developing brain, and I'm assuming that, you know, there are studies out there someplace with regard to THC in a developing brain, I mean, who knows? All bets are off. Oh, thank you, Tori. You know, another thing, though, Penny, and that is, like, turn his life around. In what way? Have a wife that's making chocolate chip cookies and a kid that's getting all A's, living in a track house. And, you know, that's another thing. Turn his life around in what way? I mean, I struggle with that sometimes. I mean, when Becky articulates what she wants compared to what people think she should have, it's night and day. I mean, you're biased. You want what you have categorized as a good life, and it's not one size fits all. Yeah, but sometimes I think that there are just certain people, whether it was from PTSD or just genetics or whatever, that their brain doesn't allow them to ever want what you want. I just uploaded that video yesterday of Canada now is going to let you off yourself with treatment-resistant depression. They already do that in a couple places. Europe, you can do it in Oregon, and you can do it in Connecticut too, but you have to be terminal. There you don't. You just go in there and say, hey, look, I've done this, my life sucks, 20 years of misery, I want to be euthanized, and they do it. Yeah, you're right, Terry. Yep. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you look at drugs and alcohol in general, it doesn't make sense that human beings are where they're at with both substances. You're supposed to evolve away from things that hurt you. It's part of the theory of evolution. Yeah, but here's the $50,000 question, Blue. Do you think that terminal should be a requirement? And is it possible to be rational and still decide to end your life in a legal way? Yeah, make you feel good for a while, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Penny. But you know, there's just too many variables. It's not as simple as, Maddie, you're a pretty girl, you need to get back with your sons and get off drugs. It almost sounds silly when you get to know Maddie and you talk to her and you know what she wants. I mean, I once in a while I'll go on and I'll look at comments someplace else, and it's like, Maddie, you need to get clean. You guys are just missing the big point here. I mean, it's like the real world of A Wonderful Life gone south. You got sober people telling people that aren't sober what it is they need to do. And it, to me, I don't like it, but I know why it's not working. Hey, Cheryl. I mean, I got lucky on both my parents were big boozers. I'm sure I'm a result of a drunken binge. I guarantee you they didn't want a son after 2 stillborns and 16 years later after a daughter. That was a shotgun marriage too. Oh, thank you, Gilbert. Yeah. Now, I would wish that you would just get a bigger motivator, a bigger carrot, that something would replace what alcohol does for you. I'm not a praying guy at all. I mean, in my opinion, I think prayer is a complete and total waste of time. You might as well go out and spin the tail on the donkey. And there's no proof anywhere that it works. You might as well bust out the Ouija board, move it around, and look at your friend and say, why is this moving? Just do what Cheryl for Peace does. Deliver pizzas. Eliminate all free time. Go from a job that you barely can stand to show up to a part-time job that's even worse, and bury yourself in customer service and have a nice day until you're exhausted, go home and fall asleep on the bed with your clothes on. This is a world-famous trout stream. World-famous trout stream. Look it up, Au Sable. A-U, separate word, S-A-B-L-E. People from all over the world come here to fish. It's kind of nondescript looking. But if you're into fishing, this is nirvana. This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you just see the same people like Maddie are doing the same thing, only with like fishing and flying and skydiving and sporting events. It's dopamine. These are, like I tell people all the time, these towns up here, these places were busier 100 years ago. It's kind of busy up here today for a Monday. Hiring managers at a Burger King. Boy, it seems like you'd smoke marijuana 24/7 if you were a manager for Burger King, just to keep from going nuts at work every day. Now the sun's shining here, which is a lot different. There's a little park across the street here. Kind of a weird World famous Au Sable River. Wow, look at the choo-choo train. Cute little choo-choo train. No, no children, thank God. You hop over there, honey? I'll let you out in a minute, as soon as I survey this area. As soon as Dad surveys the area, hon. Make sure it's okay for dogs to go crazy. Now check this out, you guys. Don't take this lightly. This is the world-class Au Sable River. World-class fishing. It's warm today. There's still a lot of snow. I'm going to make sure it meets my high standards of GoPro recording. Well, you know what? This is going to require the Doka pole. I'm going to have to do the Doka pole on this one. Yeah, it's catch and release. Yep, it is. Yep. This is going to be the old Doka pole. Perfect. See, there's no way I can like put the camera sideways. I gotta be up high like this. You're gonna get bombed with 2 hours or more video. And I like how that water's smooth coming over those rocks. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Doka pole. The other side over there is not any better either. I wish the sun was a little higher. These clouds come in, I'm screwed. It takes away from that shine off the water. So Doka pole it is. My professional GoPro opinion. I've analyzed the area. I've realized I've got to hold this damn pole now instead of sit on my ass scrolling through my phone reading news articles. But anything for a view and a subscriber. What I like about it, it's not idiot proof here. You can still fall into the water and stuff. Now the other side's good too, but you don't have that rushing water. You know? Now today I had to get about 30 minutes out of a battery, which is pretty good. Hey chickadee. There's a chickadee in that tree. I hear you singing, chickadee. Wow. Yeah, it's actually it's 34 out. It's not bad at all. I was a little worried about that. I think it's a little colder up here. This just gets into the south end of the snow belt. They get more snow. There's that chickadee. Where are you at, chickadee? There he is, right there on the side of the tree. That's a black cap chickadee. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the old Doka pole out. Freeze my ass off. It's not bad though, I'll tell you that. See, the homeless shelter doesn't open up till 6. Plus I didn't get up till 11 today, so I'm not ready for lunch anyway. Decisions. Tiny bubbles. Look it up. Grayling, Michigan. That's where I'm at. Grayling. Look at that. Smooth. This water's crystal clear, too. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Claire? Yeah. I guess I could go check this other side out. I don't think it's as good. But I should be not lazy. You know, when you're tired, which I'm not, you start getting sloppy on shit. You don't want to like change batteries. You don't want to swap a lens. At least I do. They start half-assing everything. See, the light's better over here, though. I should have recognized that. Yeah, it's beautiful right there. Look at that. Yeah. So that's what it is, the old Doka pole. I made my professional assessment. I'm going with the Doka pole. I don't even see a place to, even if I used a tripod, it's not going to be that great. That's the one downside. I shouldn't say downside, but limit to a GoPro. Unless you're close, it sucks. You got to be right up like a foot away from whatever it is. Bye, Mary. See if you can find a Johnson & Johnson booster. I'm on my way up there. Just stick me in the rear right out in the parking lot. They're ready. They are, Brian. It's beautiful here, though. I think it is. Oh, okay. Why not? It was, what's the side effect? Lifelong impotence? Yeah, I have okay boots. Timberline. It snow's not deep, or I would have wore some better ones. So it's doka pull time. Throw this cup away. Boy, that's busy over there for lunch today at Ray's. That's good. Daisy's on the dash. There's places she could slip off into the water here, so I may let her out and I'll keep an eye on her. Oh, good, thank you. I haven't been to Pittsburgh in a long time. How about one of those new turbo Daytonas? When Chrysler came out with them, Dodge. It's an 84. They were turbocharged 4-strokes, but they were fast. And man, I had that thing conk out on me 5 times in Pittsburgh. I just bought it. Went to see some girl out there. AAA ended up canceling me because I called a wrecker so much. And then I got a ticket for 117 miles an hour on the turnpike in Strongsville, Ohio on my way back. No, I haven't been to Pittsburgh since then, I don't think. I've been close, but I didn't go to town. I'll come out there and party all night. Daisy's on the dash. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm going to sign off because I'm going to get this doka pole. And I got my Daisy guarding the van. Good girl, hon. Great job. Great job, hon. Great job, hon. You know, maybe I'll be able to set my doka pole up and come get her, but I want to keep an eye on her here. This is no big deal. Actually, it's kind of like where I go out in Taos Point State Park. It looks like the Poseidon Adventure out there, but the truth of the matter is, those areas that look rough and it's like, God, I wouldn't want to be out there. It's about a foot deep. Same here. This would be like up to your knees. This is not deep at all. She's a good dog. Hey, Hangover. So I'm going to sign off here, but I'll be back on when I'm done doing my doka pole. I brought my camera too. Doka pole. Yeah, they're over there. Actually, it's busy. They have great food, Ray's does. Yeah, it does. So you guys have a good day. Come on down to Traverse City, Mary. I'll buy you a dinner at Firefly. They got a lot of veggie combos. Excellent wedge salad. You could skip the bacon. Great sushi. Drive down there after work. I'll buy you dinner. We'll stare at each other's eyes while we sip wine. Tell that boyfriend you're busy and turn that phone off. All right, Cheryl. You guys party on. It's doka pole time. I party I will. See you, Penny. You guys have a good time. See you, Cheryl. All right, you too, Ray. I see you, Michelle. You guys party on. It's perfect weather. Now the sun's coming out. Oh, now I'm getting excited. All right, you guys. I'll be signing back on. Party on. See you, Kim.